never experienced this in China. What is audition? I don't even understand. I said, how can it's new? I'm adopting something new. It's exciting in the beginning. After a while, I think kind of boring. It's stupid, because I'm sorry to say, because that moment you're doing that thing, at that moment it's just one moment of mood you're in, and it's out of content. And normally with the people sitting there so soberly watching you, it's kind of frightening.
With no emotions.
Right? It's like you cannot really see. But I understand from the other side, it's like when you walk in, they know if they like you. It's a feeling for them to get to see you in a short period of time. So I have to adopt it. I accept it. Every time I come in, I'm having fun. I'm just joking around, do something else. I always talking to them. I walk out. It's sort of like you have to just to go there playing. But the one thing I learned about acting, that my experience, like I always impress them, I always got called back, is because I'm not trying to please them. Because they're there actually, truthfully, they're in the if they're driving, they're in the neutral. They're there ready. But you're the one driving, either driving forward or backwards or stop. So they don't know you. They don't know what you're gonna bring. They're open. So it's a great opportunity for us to bring our energy. I'm going to drive you forward. So every time I go auditioning, I'm not thinking I'm trying to please you, what you want. I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to offer you what I can offer you to get it. Probably you don't have to make it better. I'm already your partner. So in that way, my mindset different. I'm coming there having fun, very confident. I always gain smile. They always like, we want to talk to you more. Like the Love Ranch, like Taylor Hackford. So basically, he asked me to want to meet me. I said, Taylor, if you want to use me, give me something useful, not those little roles. You don't need me. I don't need to be here. Nobody will talk to a director like that, right? Want to work with him. Then he was challenged. He said, well, let's see what we have. See, basically, in the end, I basically got the role as the lead. The film is about brothel, first brothel in Nevada. There's no Asian role. And he said, what about this highest earner prostitute? But she's like 25 years old, 22 years old from Vegas, red hair, big boobs. I'm nothing near that. He said, what about audition that? I said, sure. He said, you want to prepare, come back? I said, no, let's do it now. I said, wow. He said, okay, let's do improvisation. He gave me a theme, which is as the lady working the brothel, she doesn't want to do anything. She just want to earn money. As a customer, just don't want to pay anything, just want a good time. So those are our battle. He said, you think about it, come back. I said, let's do it now. He said, you're crazy. He said, because so many people waiting there. I said, okay, in that case, I'm going to be the one audition with you. Normally, casting director audition, you just sit and watch. So I basically, like, first day I had this attitude. I was like, he said, the casting director, here's our ladies, which one? He said, I want her. And then he's trying to touch. I said, no touch. I said, I'm not in a good mood today. You know, that's how yes. I'm not trying to kiss your ass, because normally you please the come. I said, no. I was looking at him. I was like, wow, beautiful blue eyes. That's just him. Mm-hmm. I said, well, I want to like stand up. Like I'm just like standing there, right, and touch him. I said, you know what? I don't know anything about you, but there's one thing I know about you for sure. He was like, what? I said, from today on, you're going to come back every day just to see me. That's what I did.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? He was like, he doesn't know,
yeah.
You know, I just come out there, I'm just so, it's fun for me just staring. I'm totally on it. Mm-hmm. Then I said, well, wow, suddenly he said, we have to talk about the price, right? I said, okay, I lifted his hand, I said, how much is this watch worth? He have no clue what I'm saying, right? Finally, he basically like, he called me later. He said, Bai Ling, when you walk into the room, because everybody was in the bathroom, like push-up bra stuff. Uh-huh. I wearing this little white shirt, kind of a see-through, wearing this mini skirt with high heel red shoes. I walk in, I just own it like that. You know, he said like, wow. He said, be careful you go out, you stop traffic. Of course, I'm not gonna wear this, right? Then he was like totally, he said, how you seduce men? I said, by not seducing them. I said, I guarantee you, if I have hundreds of women standing here, I'm standing here, you're gonna come to me. It's that energy you portrayed out there. Then he called me late in 2 days. He said, well, when you walk into the room, I know I'm gonna cast you. When you left, you got the role. See, this role has nothing to do with me. So that's the power of auditioning. Sometimes, you know, it's not every time gonna work, but you just have to be you. Mm-hmm. It's okay if I didn't get it, I had fun. I show them who I am instead of trying to please you. You basically, the filmmaker, trying to find somebody can support them to give them something they don't have. So you're not in the victim sees you're the star. Like when I walk in, I say, what do you want? You have ideas, what do you want me to do? If not, I'm going to show you what I can do. I'm just like having fun. I'm not, oh, give me a role. No, you'll never get it because like, you can't beg. You have to, how do you say? It's like a love relation, 50-50. You want me? Yes, I want to be in your movie, but you want my talent. I have something to offer. Let's see if it's going to work out. So that's a good attitude to do audition. I enjoy that part. And many times, like the key, right, I'm going to see in the Hollywood Film Festival. That's how I got the role, 45 minutes talking. Jeffrey just told me the other day, he said, when you left, you got the role. I didn't know, because how powerful, how I understand my role, how I wanted to give my point of view of the character, which they never thought of. So that's the way, basically, those two roles are for white ladies. I got the role. So I have nothing look like that. And the key is the leading role. So that's the way I feel there's the opportunity. Of course, a lot of directors, they wouldn't. They just want what they want.
Yep.
They want black, they want white, they want tall or short. They won't not change their mind. But it's okay. I came there. I can feel normally like, oh, they're not interested. I'll do whatever and say, thank you. See you next time. So you have to have a good attitude as if a gift gave to you. It's like a test. You don't know which one is yours. But when you're there giving, there's an opportunity will be yours. You just have to have confidence and just be who you are. And know your gift.
Talk about the key, how you got the key, how did that come about? Because Jeffrey did say you got it like that. We all looked at each other like, wow, really?
Right?
And I remember him telling me, this was last year, he said that now that the key is in the Hollywood 2015 Film Festival, what kind of honor is that for you to be able to walk that red carpet coming up and show that this movie got into Hollywood, which is kind of what got you here in a way?
Yes, I'm very, very excited. And I saw the movie once, I have to say. I was in the theater. Actually, we had a screen kind of a test. And I had a popcorn. I said, I'm going to enjoy it, right? I've never seen. And I cannot even eat my popcorn when the films are so quiet. From first moment, they engaging you. I was like, if I eat popcorn, I feel like I disturb the whole theater. It's so powerful. It's so intimate. It's one of the most provocative, intimate, like kind of a movie, and so sophisticated ever happened, because it's based on Nobel Prize winning novel. It's very well written. You can't beat that. And the character, whatever they say, the situation is so intelligent, and it's so like deep down. It's talk about the secret desire, and also kind of a between man and woman, the games like beneath your soul, beneath your physical beings, like you cannot touch it. And when you play sort of that game, when you go too far and anonymous between two people, they're play games, but they're pretending they don't know. But how far you can go? It's a very dangerous game in the sense of so exciting of the relationship, because you test you. It's very sexual. It's about sexuality, but discover sex personally, like over and over. And I think it make a lot of people think, like re-evaluate their relationship and who they are. It's very, very deep. And the role I got, basically this is about the rich people living in Beverly Hills. You know, they were doing nothing, just have everything. So what's their life really like? On the surface, it looks beautiful, great, but what is their secret? What's their desire? What's their unsatisfying things they still want when you have everything? So that's something very tender, very intimate. I think I got the role. I read the script, so well written by our director, Jeffrey. And it's so sophisticated, and I went audition. It's the toughest one, because normally they give you a scene, right? I said, well, what's the scene? They said, you choose. I said, I'm gonna choose. Because by choosing itself is like a test. Because a lot of monologue, there's a lot of like monologue there. I choose the toughest one. It's like, I play the couple who, first time he's interested in another man. It's a monologue about how I'm gonna touch him, how I feel, how I gonna do this, in order for me to feel I'm not betraying my husband, but I'm still doing this, which is forbidden. When you go off, open that door, you can't go back. It's like the butt opened, right? It's just so exciting. I gave her, you know, it's a lot of time you can just read it, but I gave every sentence I'm reading, like I'm dreaming of that beautiful body. I feel like I want to touch it. I gave her everything I'm reading. I gave it makes sense. So I made it so passionate, like you feel like you want to touch it too. So that's something, I'm so honest and powerful that I go that deep and that intimate, daring. I think after I read that, and then later on, Jeffrey, they told me, he said, keep saying other actors, they couldn't take their mind out of me. So the director Susan, we will have dinner, right? I got the role. He said, "You are so crazy," because when I had a meeting 45 minutes, right? They said, "Bai Ling, it's good. Thank you." I said, "Should I read my audition?" He said, "You don't need to. We know you're a good actress." But we're stupid. We prepare, right? I said, "Come on, I prepare all this time. I memorize like, I don't know, 2 pages or 3 pages." I said, "I want to show." I said, "No, you don't need to buy it." I said, "Are you not curious which part I choose?" I said, "Okay." So I started to say it. Nobody stopped me. I just have to keep going. After that, they said, "Wow, great. We didn't think you could read that way. Thank you." I was so regret. I said, "Shit, I ruined it. I'm crazy. I ruined it." So my agent called me and said, "What did you do, Bonnie?" I said, "I'm sorry. I should not read it. You know, I'm an actress. I just want to show off." I said, "You got the offer." I said, "Really?" So Susan was the producer telling me, he said, "You're crazy. When you're trying to read it, we're both saying, 'Don't rock the boat, don't rock the boat.'" Because they like me, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong with whatever lady they're considering. I think they consider not a really big actors because it's a really heavy role. So, but when bad, it's not whether I'm out. But he said, "You are such like a genius. You take the risk. You actually got the role. If I don't do that, I might shuffle around. I'm eventually going to be out. But I'm going to take my chance to shock you in the way that my talent. I just have to go." So that's that. Whatever in his mind, he said that we cast you at that moment. I didn't know. So they cast me for the role. It has nothing to do with me. I think the casting were really good. He cast like a Mulholland Drive. Probably she suggested Bai Ling. Probably Jefferson, "Oh, she's Asian, but they're looking for good actress." I don't know how exactly happened, but I said, "Let's meet her." So okay, I remember I drive in this Beverly Hills, like very expensive estate, driving so dark. I was so sunshine. I walk in, it's like I couldn't see anybody because it's so bright, it's so dark inside. God, all those people sitting there serious. It was kind of a okay, but I'm ready. I'm basically it's not I'm ready. I'm ready for my character. I'm speaking to my character because I want to bring her alive powerfully. So that's what happened. I'm so excited to see the movie on the huge screen, Hollywood Film Festival, and walk on the red carpet and be proud because I earned it.
Talk about those love scenes. Those scenes are really intense. I know Jeffrey left you guys alone in the room. You guys did whatever.
Oh my God! One time we were there 45 minutes. Me and David just like kind of naked, like not naked. We're trying. What I meant to honest. So we're just fooling around. How do you do a 45 minutes? Because they're filming it, but they will finish like few seconds, but they need 45 minutes to film it. I don't know what he uses phenomenal technique I've never seen in film. A lot of them were frozen. I said I have to blink. You know, it's like all this very new film language he used in his film. I really think it's like people talk about 50 Shades of Grey. It's sort of the same genre, but much more provocative. I think mentally and physically in all ways.
This is a better movie than 50
Right?
Shades of Grey.
Totally.
We know this, so this is why we're doing this interview, so the audience can come see this movie because those scenes are good. It's a great story, and it's based on a Japanese novel.
Right.
Asian culture again. Talk about who is Bai Ling for those people who don't know, because they see you on the red carpet, but they don't really
Right.
know who you are. Who are you?
I think Bai Ling is this vulnerable little girl, and I have fear, I have desire, I have simple dreams like anybody else. And also, I keep telling I have a little spirit. One of the spirits, she's powerful, very deep, complex actress. It's just a gift I have. It's nothing to do with me, but I knew I got that gift because I never learned acting. But it's so easy to play any role because I'm just so daringly honest, open the truth. When you give the truth, like children always move you because there's no trick. They're just honest. They break your heart. It's like the camera's like almost like a ghost. They're watching you soberly. If you lie, they lie bigger on the screen. If you're truthful, they make you so much more powerful. And of course, there's another spirit. I like to dress. I'm on the beach, provocative, kind of sexy. And one of the little girls, she's so futurist, leading the fashion as part. I don't watch TV, I don't read magazine, but I always have something come out quickly. Like the MTV Movie Award, I made like 2,000 views worldwide. I basically top a lot of big stars like J-Lo, all of this. I become like a center of attention for the red carpet. That's what they wanted. I have this dragon girlfriend, boyfriend. I said my boyfriend wrap around me. And they compare me with Björk, with the swan thing. I think mine is like I made a wild statement in history of fashion. So that's part of me, a daring, because I'm pure. I'm not trying to impress somebody. I'm just saying that's the red carpet. The purpose is like for people to admire you, see you. It's fun for girls dress up. I said, okay, I don't want to repeat anybody. I don't want to follow anybody. I just want to have my own spirit show who Bai Ling is. So those parts are all Bai Ling. Part of me, like I'm hiding somewhere, no makeup, reading, or just slow motion, watching the wind flying by. So that's all part of me. And but my heart, I have pure heart. I really have a lot of love, compassion. I think as an artist, you want to touch people. Like the Anna the King, the role I did, I shaved my head. I moved so many people to tears. I just want to show them there's a vulnerability in the character to the purest, because that character is about love. I think in contemporary world, love lost the meaning. It's about business deal, what you can offer and what you can get, and there's no pure love. And this character I play, she basically sacrificed her life for pure love against the king. Who can refuse the king? So those things, as artists, as human beings, you have to be a pure heart human being to give the pure heart to your character. Otherwise, of course, nobody will trust you. So I give like my real Bai Ling at social media, Twitter, Instagram. I always give cookies. I want to have Belinda Way, except I'm showing my picture, but I want to give little encouragement, wisdom to my friend and my fans. I think that's Bai Ling, really loving, caring, crazy, talented person. That's me.
Talk about your costume, the person who designs your costumes and your dresses for you. And then what do you do with them after you wear them?
Well, the thing is, I live so expensive life because everything I buy, literally not even hold it 2 hours of life. I wear in 2 hours, they're gone. It's all new. I haven't even get used to it. You can't repeat it. Even you wear a t-shirt, but you can't. I said, what a waste it. Sometimes I have a mischievous. I say, I'm gonna wearing one outfit for 7 events. I'm just gonna use it. Why not, right? It's like kind of wasted, but it's sort of like I understand the viewers want to see something new. Every day I'm like, I have to buy dress, I have to shoes, all these new things, but I don't need them. Whatever who support me, I return it. If it's me, I donate a lot to Salvation Army and give it to my friends. Like I don't really need it, but oh my God, they're new. Yeah. Sometimes I'm reluctant to buy expensive things because it's a waste of money, like 2 hours of life. But that's part of an actress life. Those are our expenses. You think, you have to spend a lot of money for all these things because each day you're going out is different.
You're well respected in China. Talk about your relationship in China and here and going back and forth.
I think I'm the ambassador and the bridge between the West and East culture because I'm Chinese. I born there, grew up there. I speak pure Chinese, but I lived my life in Hollywood. I started from like a baby. I don't know English. Basically, I'm another child that grew up in here. So I'm entitled to merge these two culture exchange because I'm totally both by culture, by country. I know those culture. I'm not just visit a few days, I'm talking about China or American. So I feel like I have a lot of asset to help people to understand both worlds through my experience, my openness, or my channel or my being, just to show them. And also we're all ladies here, we're talking about, I actually want to, challenge you or encourage you or make awareness of contemporary women of today, 2015. It's either like before, it's like either like Marilyn Monroe, like Pamela Anderson, like Playboy cover, which I am the first one from Asia, Playboy cover. Then they're kind of a sexy symbol, but they're kind of dumb. People think they're just fun, femme fatale and fun. But like Meryl Streep, all the great actors, they're winning acting awards, they're jury members, but you will never see them on the cover of Playboy magazine. Nobody will, Hugh Hefner will not invite them. They were not going to post. But I did both. I won the Asian Academy Award for Dumplings. And I won the National Board of Review for Red Corner, my first leading role opposite Rachel Gere. That's a critic's award, very hard to earn. So then I'm a Berlin Film Festival, San Sebastian Film Festival jury members. I'm on the cover of Playboy magazine. I think I want today, and of course encourage all the women, your viewers, and all the men to support, admire us, respect us, both sexy, also intelligent. Not just one way. Right, you're intelligent, you're wearing glasses, you kind of look like just boring. Or you're sexy, you just bimbo. No, we're both. So that's the woman I am project. And I proved it's you can see both. That's why I was telling you, please trash me, I don't mind, but also celebrate me. Do both.
Talk about coming back from Moscow, because we didn't get this on camera. It's just for our camera viewers.
Wow, Moscow. It's like I'm seeing all these beautiful museums, opera, and ballet and buildings. I was keep asking my assistant, should drive me around. I said, "What's that building? What's that?" Bai Ling, I don't know, just building. But to me, it looked like so stunning. Have history, have nuances, the beauty, like spend so much you can see and caring and time to build history. And like St. Petersburg, I just feel like, unfortunately, I'm saying like in Hollywood, I live here, like I know a lot of celebrities, kids, or a lot of people, young actors here. They don't know any opera, never been. They don't know ballet, they don't know music, they don't know composition, except the contemporary kind of hip hop rock and roll. But they don't know those paintings. It's like Van Gogh, Picasso, all this, John Muir, all this great Kandinsky, like all this painter spirit, what they contribute in history. And like Michelangelo and Da Vinci, all this it's painting, sculpture I saw, like original ones in Moscow and St. Petersburg this time. And for me, that's spiritual food, except this bling bling stuff we all love. I love the two designers. But the other thing just make you more sensitive, more beautiful, more depth. And for us to admire, just for your own life, there's much more things that I hope the Hollywood parents or the young people are more tapped into a different part of like opera, ballet. There's beauty in it. And I just want people to experience those instead of just all this fashion thing. I like it too, but just the other part will make you so much more special. And that's something I learned in, I choose to have two offers when I got the film offer in Moscow, also another film shooting in North Carolina. A bigger role, but I choose Moscow because I think for us, we're making film. Also for me, I'm living life. So I have to fulfill Bai Ling, like have a little spirit, and one girl just say, I want to go to Moscow, I want to go to Moscow. So I have to fulfill her. Sometimes they're crazy. I have a conversation, like I'm kind of hiding here, your camera, talking conversation. I say, I see the skirt is too short. No, I'm all covered, let's go party. So I'm like, I have to satisfy her. I have to set some girls, like to jacuzzi, sauna room, just to think, meditate. I serve all of them. So when I meet them, play character, they're all their life support me. We really have a lot of beings of power we don't see, but our naked eyes don't see, but they are there, much more powerful than we knew. And even like all of us, I don't know, maybe your energy tapping into me when I'm open. Sometimes I perform, I'm terribly scared too. Like the producer, director say, oh, Bai Ling, you're ready. I say, I'm ready, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Seriously? I learn my lines, the makeup, you should already show us. I say, turn the camera around. On that time, I still don't know what I'm gonna do, but I knew where my character is. So when the camera on, I'm like a child. It's the first time for me to experience those feelings. And they're so raw, so real. And sometimes, wow, so good. They probably think I prepared so long. I didn't. I sort of jump out of myself. They say, how did you do it? I said, I have no clue. When I have no clue, when my mind is not involved, it's the best. It's magic because it's real. Like how you said, I'm like this, it just happened. But when you prepare, like a lot of English actors, they're great. And they're always going to be good. But they cannot make magic as me or a child can do because we're raw, we're open. The magic comes from this openness because it's not about me anymore. It's the nature tap into me as an instrument. They're challenging, channel in, make their song. So I'm basically use me as an instrument to play song of nature, of something very much more powerful and sensitive than I could do as Bai Ling. So I'm open to this and used by nature's magic.
Last two questions. How do people reach you? What are your social media tags? And what's it feel like to be a Chinese ambassador from here to China?
哇哦，我要说一些中文，希望大家能够跟着我去我的新浪博客和微博，你会知道我在中国很多的粉丝，我可以两边的交流，可以很多的小朋友们可以知道我的秘密，跟着我的新浪的微博。I'm saying some Chinese to Chinese, and I feel like I'm very happy to be in a kind of a movie star celebrity, have people know me. Like I was in Moscow, people call my name. I said, how do you know? I said, from Taxi 3. Like in Europe, in Asia, in America, everybody, a lot of people know me. Not everybody. Some people know me, and I'm very happy to be the channel and also the person to basically try first, like a Playboy cover. A lot of people say, if you do that, your career's ended. I refused it. But I did it, but because it's a Western man's Bible, they tell me. When I first buy the Playboy, I open it, I said, oh my God, and people say it's like, oh, this is scary, like I've never seen. But I think I'm the first one did it, so I show a lot of people are afraid. Don't be afraid, I did it. I'm still here, shining and doing movies. And for the West people, I think there's a Chinese are a lot of beautiful culture. Like our food always take hours to cook. So there's like wine, the European wines to take time to reach to the deep inside of you to make the best art. Like American, a lot of too much of fast food. So that's something probably we need to slow down to really enjoy life, breathe life. That's something I can bring as I grew up in Asia. That's part of our culture. You know, like our painting, there's a lot of space, only few dots. And the Western paintings are full, printed full, so this is a little bit different. And my social media, officialbailing.com, also at Real Bai Ling on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. A lot of fans there. So I always share fat-free, sugar-free cookies. You have to find out to know what's that. So I'm very excited. My film, The Key, is gonna premiere in the Hollywood Film Festival. I have another film I just got accepted in Toronto Film Festival called The Bound. And a lot of other films Call Me King is gonna open next month. So I have a lot of things that are exciting and dedicated to you. Well, I love you, love my fans, and thank you for supporting me and understanding me and caring for me.